Right now, Jalen Hurts is playing the best quarterbacking of his NFL career. And I know people want to see him throw, but I have a couple of reasons why I believe this season and right now he is playing his best. I'm Corey from Corey's Corner. If you haven't been here before, go ahead and click that subscribe button because we go over film. So let's get into it. So one of the main reasons I think Jalen Hurts is having his best year is that he is becoming very decisive pre-snap of what needs to happen. And here are some example of plays in which he does that. So we all know this big play. This is the first play that Saquon Barkley took for a huge touchdown against the Commanders a few weeks ago. What's important about this play? Single high, now he's backing up, he's going into shotgun, right? And now he's reading defense, and he makes another decision to reload it, so to go back to the original play that they had, which is smart. Devontae goes in motion, boom. And right here, ask anybody, this one I called it. He was going crazy. But even if Saquon doesn't go score this touchdown, Jalen Hurts is the person who made the decision to go back to this play that they had instead of the other play that he called based on what he saw. So this was at least going to be a first down. I think the first down's over here, a first down play. Now, Saquon does what Saquon does and takes it to the house, as we all know. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and watch that because it's such a great play. He's out of there, boy. Gone. Saquon's crazy. But my point is that Jalen Hurts put them in the right situation for his players to get out in space and make those plays. I have other examples. Let's get to another play. All right, so here we go. It is 4th and 5. That is important. A.J. Brown goes into motion, but let's check this. Boom, right here. Jalen Hurts saw what he needed to see from this safety right here rolling down, and knowing that he has this single high safety on the back side of the ball. Look, the ball's on the left hash. He's kind of in the middle of the field, if not closer to the right hash. Jalen Hurts gives A.J. Brown this signal. Lets them know, hey, now this is 4th and 5. So it would be very gutsy for him to throw this pass, but what does Jalen Hurts do? Jalen Hurts knows that he's in the right situation. He's going to make the right throw, the right decision, and throw the right ball. A beautiful ball by Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown. In this situation, 4th and 5, that's huge. That's huge. Again, this was all from Jalen Hurts looking before the snap, making that decision so that he can be decisive during the actual play. I have another example. Now, being right pre-snap doesn't necessarily always work, and we'll see that happen here, but this to me is still the right decision. So he's looking what he needs to see, and he's going to call out the protection right here. Sometimes this is your center doing it, but again, we had a backup center in the game at the time, so maybe Jalen Hurts is actually helping make this call. And what does he do? Jalen Hurts says, I see something. Let me call out this protection really quick. So linemen start talking. What does Jalen Hurts do? He knows he has one-on-one backside with Dallas Goedert. Throws the ball. I think it's a good ball too. It's high. I honestly thought this was a pass interference, but whatever. He does not catch the ball. If he does catch it, that's a touchdown. That's quarterbacking 101. Putting my receivers and my team in a position to score the football. So yes, it doesn't work out necessarily every time, but again, this is things that he was doing this year and has been doing this year and in his playoffs that I don't think he was doing much of last year. And so this is why I think this year he's slowed down on his turnovers. He's been pretty decisive when he needs to, and he doesn't make the bad passes that we are used to him doing when he's just kind of gunslinging. And I have one more example of this that I would like to show. All right, here he is again, that bad man Jalen Hurts. He sees something, he walks up and lets them know, hey, I like what I see. I'm going to call my own number real quick. But again, this is him reading the defense before the snap, getting his line and team situated, and then boom, he walks in for a touchdown where he's basically untouched. All right, calling his own number sometimes because he got to go do it himself, you know. And I rock with him for that because he's Jalen Hurts, man. He's that guy. But either way, when we talk about the quarterback position, and people always ask me, well, how do you feel about Jalen Hurts? I believe quarterbacking is about more than just passing the ball. It's about putting your team in the best positions to win the game. And I think that he has been doing that with his mind pre-snap so he can be very decisive. Now, I will make other videos on how I think that he was actually a better thrower of the football this year than he has been his entire career. But that'll be another video, so thank y'all for staying around. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Also, hit the little notification so you know when I go, and I'll be back later. Go Birds! Let's hit that Super Bowl.